Hi guys, so this is my baking video. So first you measure out your casting sugar. Now I believe it's casting sugar because it was a long time ago when I made this video, but I'm assuming that's casting sugar because I can't imagine using any other sugar, certainly not brown sugar. Could be white sugar, but I don't know why you'd use that. So measure out your casting sugar, which obviously took me quite a long time because this is taking forever. Today, Holly. So I'm still measuring out the casting sugar. Don't know why it's taking me so long. Also, make sure you measure this out on scales that are actually quite accurate, otherwise everything will just be messed up and none of the ingredients will work. And I'm still measuring out casting sugar. Wow, how long does it take? Jeez. I think I'm coming to the end of the bag here. Finally, I'm done. So now I'm just shaking the bowl just to get all the ingredients to be a bit more flatter. Now I'm measuring out the butter, which is stuck to the spoon. Oh wow, the tiniest little chunk came off. Don't use the fingers the way I am. I'm just doing that because I got a little bit bored of it being stuck to the spoon. I obviously did wash my hands before this video, so please don't think that I'm sticking germs in the cake. I'm really not. So I'm still measuring out the butter, and it's actually on the edge of the bowl, which I'm really annoyed about that I didn't take off. But oh well, there's nothing I can do about it now. So I obviously need quite a lot of butter as it's like quite a big cake. So yeah, that's why there's a lot of butter in the bowl. But please, if you're going to do this yourself, please use another spoon even. Otherwise you'll have to use your fingers like me, because I didn't know that all the butter was going to get stuck to the spoon. Why is it that I always take so long with ingredients? Playing a little game with that piece of butter now. So I don't actually know the exact measurements for all these ingredients because I made this video a long time ago, like I've said, and I don't have the book in front of me now, so I can't be bothered to go and look back. But I'm sure if you wanted to bake a cake yourself, you could simply just either go and buy a baking book, I have many at home, or you can just look online and it's a bit quicker. However, it's nicer to have a book because then, one, the phone screen isn't tempted to turn off every 5 seconds, so you have to keep pressing it and getting your phone screen dirty. And two, you have loads of other ingredients in that book as well, and it doesn't take forever to find the perfect one online. And I'm still measuring out the butter. Wow! Right, I think I'm nearing the end now. Right, I am. Good. Alright, so now you split the egg, which is faster, and I usually do this in a cup because if I get any shell in it, it's really easy to take out. I'm struggling to open that one a bit there. There we go. Yeah, I usually do it in a cup because then it's really easy to take out and it's just easier to put it in the bowl. And I don't know how many eggs I'm using. I think I'm using 4 because that's the 3rd egg. Yeah, that's my 4th egg now, just going in there. And I don't really remember if I whisked the yolks together. I don't think I did. But yeah. So the next one is flour. I'm pretty sure that's self-raising flour, and as all the other ingredients have proved, this might take some time. And look at that makeup. I didn't realise my makeup was so great that day. It's a bit cringy how I'm staring at the camera continuously though. So this might take a while because, as you can see, 1, the bag is broken, and 2, not a lot is coming out of the bag at the same time. And I think I've realised the bag is broken. That's why both of the openings are in the ball. But who knows? Maybe I didn't notice and it was just there. But a lot of flour going in there. Taking its time. Or my time. And done. So there's the self-raising flour. Next, I'm just going to add all the ingredients into the bowl. And as per usual, the butter is stuck to the spoon. God. This might take its time. Today. Sorry guys, this is taking so long. I didn't realise how long I was taking when I was making the video, because obviously I was concentrating so much on getting the right amount of ingredients in there. But yeah, it's taking its time. So I'm still currently putting stuff into the bowl, mixing it. And yet again, stuck on my fingers and the spoon. Why am I not surprised? Still doing it. And now I'm looking out the window because there's something going on, I think. Still going on. And I can't quite see because of the bowl, but I think I'm just getting more butter out the other bowl. In with the caster sugar, which I'm now sieving in, which is a smarter idea so you don't get the clumps in there. I don't know how I suddenly thought of that. Maybe it was in the book, but I was actually being smart for once and not putting a whole load in as well. Doing it very, like, in small amounts. I don't know what I was going to say for the end of that sentence, so I changed it. Look at the state of my fingers. Covered in butter and sugar and God knows what else. Alright, so now I believe that's the flour. Yeah, that is definitely the flour. And now there's like dusty sort of substance everywhere. Alright, now I am adding in the eggs. And I did it in a really bad way and added it all in at the same time, which was a bit annoying. Now I'm just clearing up the stations, putting the balls in the sink, and that's why I'm currently off camera right now. Right, moving the ball. Okay, so while I choose an electric whisk, it just takes up a lot less time, and it also really hurts my wrist to use a manual one. So electric's my best shot. However, the dust that comes from it really does make me choke a bit, so I do have to close my mouth and try not to inhale too much so I don't cough. Because if I inhale it with my nose, I will start coughing, and I don't want it really to go in the cake or in the jams. So that's why the mouth's closed. Not that you'd even think about that, but you know. Life lesson for you if you're ever using sugar or something like that. Certainly icing sugar with icing, and I wouldn't do icing yet, but still. I don't know if I did icing in this video, I don't think I did, but I might do a video where I do icing next. So this is what it should look like after you've mixed it all together with whatever whisk you use. Now I'm currently adding cocoa powder because my favourite cake flavour is chocolate. I do like normal just spongy cake, but I absolutely love chocolate cake, and therefore that's why I'm using cocoa powder. And my family know if there's a cake being made in the house, it's very likely to have chocolate in it in some way, shape or form. Especially in Easter, chocolatey cakes right there. It's chocolate cake, chocolate icing, melted chocolate golden egg in the middle, and chocolate eggs on top of the icing. That is the classic Easter cake that I usually make, and I might even make a video of that for you guys to see, as Easter is coming along very quickly. I'm just being annoying now. Here's the vanilla extract, and I'm looking in the camera, being very cringy, as usual. Although this voiceover is probably cringy, but there was work going on in the house that day. As you can see, the house doesn't look quite right behind us. By us, I mean me. And so that is because there was a plumber in the house. I think it was a plumber anyway. And so I had to move where I was, and I don't remember the rest of my sentence, but oh well. So now I'm just adding in milk. That teaspoon went very wrong, so I did that. I'm not very good at teaspoons of milk. If you ask me to make tea, it goes straight in the cup. You can't say this many tablespoons/teaspoons of milk in my tea, please. I just have to kind of roughly guess. So now I'm whisking that all in. Don't really know why I added the milk in now rather than before, but probably just because it would make it too moist because of the eggs as well. So whisking for a little while. I don't know how long I've actually whisked for. Probably not very long. Probably almost done. Almost there. I'm always taking my time in these videos. Oh, I'm sneezing. Don't worry, I'm not dabbing. Okay, so this is what it should look like once you have mixed all of that in. Next, you pour it all into the cake tin you're using. I like to use I was going to say plastic, then it's more like rubber sort of kind of thing, just because then it doesn't really get stuck to the edges, and it's just like really easy just to place everywhere, and it's not gonna get hot like a metal tin would, so easier like that. And I think I went to go and get a spoon because I found it difficult to get all the rest of the mixture out without the spoon. So that's me putting it in the bowl, trying to get the last little piece. You want to make sure you get every little piece just so that it doesn't, that you don't waste the mixture, because that's just a waste of ingredients really. Okay, now I'm just moving it all over so it's not a really lumpy cake. Moving over the spoon. I really should be doing it with the spatula, but quite obviously the spoon worked, because right now I'm just getting the last tiny pieces left of the mixture. Okay, still just getting the last little bits, and done. Smoothing it over again, and now I put it in the oven. Sorry that I didn't film any more, but I was running shortage of time for my editing. So guys.